Hey guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, otherwise known as Angry Otter, and today we are going to be looking at Snowtopia. This one has been on my radar for a while. I saw it at an EGX Resd here in London. Was really intrigued with it, played the kind of really super early access alpha, and it needed a bit of fleshing out. They recently released it into proper full early access on Steam, so you can pick this up now if you fancy it. So we're going to start a new game. And I think we're going to let's do something a little bit more challenging. Let's do Mount Frozen Peak. So new game. So if you hadn't guessed by the title, this is a ski resort builder tycoon type of game. It's really cute, got some nice mechanics to it, so let's just jump straight in. So starting out, hi, what are you doing here? In the middle of nowhere? Are you lost? There's nothing but snow around here. What am I doing here? I like starting the day with a nice bracing walk in the icy air. Oh, so you want to build a ski resort of your dreams? Yes, I do. In that case, you've come to the right place. Amazing. So yeah, really cute, as I say, kind of really cute building style. We've got a few things that we need to do for the camera movements, for the tutorials. We've got to zoom, we've got to do some movement with the camera, and then we've got to open up the game help. So let's just do all of that super quick. Okay, that gets rid of that one. So what whole team volunteers here to help you. Okay, so basically what happens is as you progress through building your ski resort, volunteers come and help, and they're the guys you're going to need to run all your buildings. Currently it's not based on any monetary value. It's kind of a free to play at the moment, but I'm guessing in the future they will add some sort of more challenges in there to allow you to kind of build with the constructs of money and stuff. But basically you start with a little plot, you start with a little ski lodge, your little Snowtopia ski lodge with some buildings around it, and there are 3 of these on the map. So if you zoom right out, you can see there's one over here, there's one over here, and then there's one right over the back here, and obviously each one has different peaks around them. So you can start on any of these, you can build from any of these 3 locations, and then you can join them all up. The only thing to bear in mind if you do that is that once you've built all your kind of starting buildings here, which we're just about to do, say in this plot, you then need to go and do the same in the other plots, so that the ski resorts function properly. But in theory, if we would start here, we could build ski lifts up to this kind of center plateau up here, and then connect all 3 resorts. I think what we're going to do is, that one looked a bit of a kind of experty level, quite steep slopes. So for the start of the game, it's maybe not the best place to begin. This one doesn't look too bad, kind of a nice chilled valley here with some more extreme slopes around the sides. That could be a good one. Or we've got this one over here. You've got some nice kind of green blue slopes that you could run down here, maybe something a bit more extreme. I think I'm going to start over here where it kind of placed us in the beginning. So as I said, we've got a few things that we need to do to get our ski resort up and running. So we've got to open the construction menu, so that's this boy down here. So the buttons across the bottom, you have a piste menu or a kind of run menu where you can build narrow, small or large. You have a lifts menu. You get more of these as you do some research. You have a maintenance menu where you've got builder's lodge, ski patrol lodge, groomer, mechanic and a research lab. And then you've got services, and then the decorations one on the end I haven't ever touched. So we've opened the constructions menu, but we need to build a builder's lodge. So let's build a builder's lodge. As you can see, they kind of go they go red until they find somewhere to snap to. Then they go yellow. You can snap onto anywhere on this D. What I would generally do is snap to this side as close to the ski lodge as possible. The reason for that is that I want to be able to create the runs off of the front of that D. Once you've clicked once, you have kind of free rotation, so you can put it wherever you like. But I'm going to level this boy up with the lodge. just about there. And then that builds your ski lodge. It's built pretty much instantly. And then you can now allocate volunteers to it. So you can see that it's closed and has no volunteers allocated. We currently have 6 volunteers on our roster. So I'm going to allocate 2. So thanks for building your builder's lodge. That just basically allows me to speed up the building a little bit. Some more tutorial stuff. So your ski resort in my own backyard. I'd like dream come true. Can I help you out? Please say I can. I can do absolutely anything. Where do I start? Ski circuit. So this is basically somebody saying they want to come to our ski resort. So first thing to do, we need to build a ski lift, build a slope, get your first skiers and select a skier. So let's grab a lift. Let's go with a 2-person chair. And then once you've clicked your chairlift, you kind of get this gradient map. You will see on this that each lift has its own kind of gradient it can take. So for instance, the 1-person fixed grip snow toe, surface toe, can only go 150 meters. Minimum is 20 meters and the max gradient is 20 degrees. Whereas the 2-person fixed grip chairlift can go a little bit further and go up a higher gradient. It also gives people energy, as you can see, 10 in energy, but it also doesn't look that nice, and the heat, they lose a bit of heat as they go on it. And the same with this, they're all right with how it looks, but they get a bit cold on it. We're going to start with the chairlift though, so that we can get a little bit higher. I'm thinking that we're going to start over here, and then we're going to ski lift too long. We're going to get to say there. So now you can see our chair's built, and basically what happens here is that this will start filling up like a kind of yellow box. It would be nicer if they maybe in the future, so you can see the yellow box starting now, in the future you kind of see each part being built, so that the kind of the hut starts and then bits of the poles for the lift start to build in. That would probably be a nicer animation and mechanic, but for now that's how it is. And then off of that you can build your ski runs. So you can build narrow, normal or large. So obviously they're just different widths. So we're going to build a normal run off of here, and we're going to try and make it a pretty chill run down back to the base. So just click off the side, and as you draw onto the mountain, you can see here it goes white saying you can't go uphill, but you can kind of see the color of that particular bit. And then if you make it a bit more extreme, it goes blue. So obviously, for those of you that don't ski or snowboard, you have green, blue, red, and black. You can go higher than black in real resorts, but in this game you can't. Excuse my telephone there, sorry about that. The joy of having a telephone in your office and people spamming you with calls. So then you build down the run. So we're going to go for kind of a green, blue to start with. So you click and then you can then create other parts of here. So let's make kind of a nice... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do a large off of here because I want the kind of capacity that a large run will give me. And you can just wind your way down the hill, and then you connect it back to your beginning part. So that's now built. Our ski lift is also building. So let's speed the game up a little bit, and you'll see that this is going to finish now. There you go, and it's got those same icons that it's closed, and it has no one and has no volunteers on it. Oh, sorry, we haven't quite finished that. There we go. So we're going to stick some volunteers on that to get it up and running. And now you can see that our run is also building. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to add a ski patrol lodge to this particular run, just so that people can be safe. We're going to add a snow groomer. That's used for making sure that your pistes are in a decent condition, so that people don't hurt themselves. Also going to put a mechanics building on, and I'm going to stack that behind my builder office. You can see my skiers all coming in, so let's give that a quick pause. Let's build this. So here you can see the skiers all coming in, and they're all coming in to see what my resort's all about. The color coding of the skiers is based on their kind of ability. So you have, for instance, the guys in red. They're sports club kids. They are intermediate skiers. You have your blues, and they are the snow struck lovers. And then your greens, your new fallen snow. And obviously, those profiles kind of denote the same as the runs. So the more of the particular skier profile you have in the resort, the more you need to cater to that style of skiing. We're going to add one person to our ski patrol for now, and then we're going to start the game back up. So you let these guys all make their way onto the lift. So let's go skiing. So what we can do, you can, for instance, click on one of the skiers here. So for instance, say, let's click on this guy. Oh, no, that's the lift. So actually, this is something to point out. Already our lift is hitting a queue problem. It's already saying that there's too many people wanting to use that lift. So this is where the research comes in to build bigger and better lifts. But for now, we're going to click on this guy and follow him up the hill. So we've got new fallen skier, skier number 7. And you can follow them around and see them making their way up the hill. We're just going to speed this up a little bit so that they get to their destination a bit quicker. And then what you'll see here is it's been marked as a green by the little, and you can see that by the little signs, but you can also click on the slope and it shows you the colour. So let's go back to, where's skier number 7? There they are. And then they have a little ski down the hill. Skier number 7, look at him go. Oh, just cut that guy up, he's not happy. So that is the kind of core base of the game. You basically then start to expand your resort. So this, for instance, my mechanics workshop needs some volunteers on it. So I've got 7 of 9, and now, that's a bit of a Star Trek reference. Not that I'm a Star Trek fan, but what we're going to do is build our research facility as well. Can I get that on the back of there? No. Okay. So I'm going to have to snap it onto the side of this boy. Just here. Spit in a little bit. There we go. So that now allows me to, once it's built, open up the research tree and start to build extra kind of upgrades to my lifts, or then as you go down the line get new lifts, and you can do that across lifts, maintenance and services. So let's let that guy build. So let's start the game again. What I think we'll do in the meantime is maybe build another run off the top of here, maybe a normal kind of size, kind of slope it around like that. We can go a little bit uphill, they just need to get some speed. Let's I don't know, actually tell you what I'm doing to delete that is right click. Let's go down this way, kind of break it up a little bit. Can't go uphill. Let's go this really nice kind of long windy green. There we go. Oh, and then that's going to build. Right, so this little icon, oh no, that's basically the little icon that was above my lift then was maintenance, just showing that they're doing some maintenance on it. My research lab is done, so now I can start doing research. So I can open up the research tree. And for instance, if I research a lightweight pole attachment, you can see here that it gives the ski toes a 20 plus speed, but I don't have any ski toes at the moment. And a load responsive grip. The heavier the carrier is, the tighter the grip. So that's on snow toes as well. What's this one? Snow toes wear and tear. Let's do adjustable tension, and you can stack these. So on the left, you'll see here what they're currently researching. Let's just research all of the left ones for now, because I probably will put a toe in at some point. Maybe what I could do is maybe get a toe in to... Where could we toe? We could put a small toe in here, just so that some of them kind of make their way up this green a different way. Downward sloping ski lift cannot be installed here. It's too steep for the building. So we could do that. So that now joins onto this green, gives the real beginners a little bit of a run to join onto. Oh, so I've got a lot of unhappy people. That's basically, this is because the lift is too long. So for instance, this guy, what's your thoughts? I'm fast and light, and that's a status, so you can see their thoughts. Where is it? The queue, in a queue. Where's the I'm unhappy bit gone? Okay, I have to have a look at that. So build a green square. I need to build us blue, so let's get one volunteer on there. I still need to build a blue, so right, I need to find something a little bit more challenging off the top here. So let's go narrow. I wonder actually if I can build off the back of here. Let's go off of this one maybe. That's still green. Where can I get a blue in? Like ideally, maybe off of the top here? That's going to be more than blue, like... Yeah, you can already see it's going to be like red-black. Right, a blue. What about kind of up here? Nope. Okay. This boy? If I was to do maybe something like this, bring it around into there. I need to now get a chair up there though. So what I could maybe do is do another fixed toe actually off of here. That's just saying I've done my blue, so I need to just be able to get people up there. High altitude food kiosks are rustic, but they're a great place to relax. So basically it's just saying I need to put some more comfort into the resort. Gradient too steep. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I always hit escape, and I don't mean to. You just basically you click off, and it throws me every time I do it. It's going to be too short. Okay. What can we do here? How can I get a lift up here? Tell you what, let's dismantle it and we will build a new lift maybe up here. Oh, sorry about the dodgy camera movement there. Let's build another chair. Let's kind of go, it's too steep. Oh no. Too short. Oh, hang on. Hello, I had something then. Go from there. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Ideally as well, I want to try and... Here we go, yeah. So I want to get some of my... some of the research is done. So I'm going to get the 4-person in pretty quickly because that will give me more gradient. So that will allow me to kind of build the higher runs that I'm looking to do. So let's wind this boy around the hill. Go under the chair a little bit. And then let's bring it into the resort back here. Nothing too crazy or exciting, but it will do for now. Let's just give it a quick pause. I need to have a look at some of my conveniences. So let's put a high altitude kiosk up here so that people have some food. Oh, so double click that in. And then what else have I built? I've built all of that. Ski Patrol Lodge. Let's just have a look. So down here you've also got some layers. Let's just close that up quickly. So you can see the safety of your runs. So for instance, this bit's seen as not particularly safe. Anything that brown is kind of marked as an area that's not safe. But you can see that my Ski Patrol Lodge gives off a big area of green. And that's basically saying that because of the Ski Patrol Lodge and the guys going out on patrol, that people feel a lot safer in those particular areas. So what you can do is, for instance, here, add a Ski Patrol Lodge into this location. Once it builds, it will then turn that area green and people will feel a bit more chilled out about that area. And that's probably because it's green with quite a tight turn on it. So let's start the game back up. So building is closed. That will be this one. Nope, that's still building. That's still going. So we've got people going to that lift now. Ah, this building's closed, sorry. Ski River, let's get that on the go. Let's just slow the game down a tiny bit. So we've still only got... Ah, so we've now got another lift. Okay, so we've got 4-person big lift. So let's get this boy. Too short, too steep. Okay, amazing. So now we can start to get really high. Let's just have a look at what research is on the go. So let's get some snow tires, repair training, small shelter on the go. So there we've got a few little things here that we need to build. Okay, so that's some more research on the go. Let's unpause the game. So our new Uber lift is building. We've got a few areas of safety concern like here. One up the top there. Oh, we need to add some volunteers to these new buildings. So yep, we've got enough to do 2 in there and 2 in there. No, that's better. No, skiing needs energy, so think about taking a rest from time to time. Who knows, maybe your appeal to people in search of comfort. Right. So that's basically saying, with patrollers, snow groomers, and mechanics, it feels a lot safer. I've already put those mechanisms in, so yep, it's happy. So let's do a ski. This is really annoying because I've already played the tutorial, so let's skip past that, and as I'll just keep telling you guys what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, there's a big area of safety concern up here. So let's put another lodge in here. Cool. That's still building up nicely. Okay, right, let's turn that off. But you can also see here you've got an appeal, so things that they don't like the look of, like all the kind of maintenance buildings, they're not on board with those, they don't like that. Gives kind of a negative appeal, so that's why I try and tuck them over here a little bit. Some of the lifts that aren't so attractive give a negative appeal as well, and then all the green's obviously good. You can see the typography and gradients, you can see the attendance, so these kind of give you a heat map of how busy your runs are. So this one not as busy as these two. Lines obviously gives you how busy your lifts are, so quite busy by the looks of things, and then your slope difficulty, you could leave that on at all times. It basically shows how easy or difficult your particular runs are. What I'm probably going to do is stick 1 person in there, then I'll stick 1 more in there. I need to stick 2... Oh no. I haven't got enough volunteers. Let's do 2 in there. Let's remove 1 from here. This little symbol is basically that the snow groomer is doing some maintenance on the slope. These little symbols down here are... Oh, there was a different one other than maintenance. There was a kind of a telephone. It's basically saying that somebody on the run needs assistance, and that's what the ski patrol people do. So you'll see that maybe pop up from time to time. That also gives you a good indication of how safe or unsafe certain sections of your slope are. So what we're going to do now is build a run off the top of this new lift up here. So let's go normal, and then let's bring it around kind of... I kind of want to get to the kind of red territory. Let's... Ooh, getting quite extreme there. Or maybe we're going to end up with a black at this rate. Oh no, here we go. We've got a little bit more. That's a little bit too steep, maybe. Let's go around with the red. Let's go around there. Let's slope this boy. Go back a little bit. Go under there. Now you can join them up to other runs so that you can make them kind of connect. What I'm thinking, however, is to run it into the resort that way. Let's let that build and see what kind of level it thinks it's going to be. So I'm hoping it's going to be a... Oh, it's a blue. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, well, that's fine. What we can do is then maybe build something a bit narrower off of the side of it here. Let's go like this. Get it a little bit more downhill. A little bit like that. And then maybe connect it up to there. Let's build that one up. What I will also do is add a high altitude kiosk up the top, and we will also put in probably a ski patrol. Maybe no, maybe not there. Let's put one up the top as well. Let's put it in there. How are we doing for volunteers? We're okay, cool. Let's put a volunteer on that one, put a volunteer on that one. Why are you not connected? So this is something I have noticed about this game, is it has connection issues like this. It says closed, and for some reason it's that the piece just isn't connected to this one. But you can't like edit this and then amend it. All you can do is rename it, so you have to then essentially destroy it, which is slightly frustrating, and then reconnect to try and figure out. So then you have to kind of redraw it. So let's just do that really quickly. Oh, this is going to be a bit of an extreme one. Alright, hopefully that one connects. Let's see if that's happy this time round. Just build that up. There we go, building. Okay, cool. We're open this one. So that's a black. Okay. Got a guy who's just face planted there, so let's just have a look at our safety. Yeah, so they're a little bit unhappy with certain sections, so tell you what, let's put a ski patrol in kind of in between the two and see how that looks. Sorry about my sniffing every now and then as well. Sorry, I've got a little bit of hay fever. So if you can hear that, I apologise. Right, that's building up. So let's add some volunteers to that. Let's do 2 on there, which maxes out my volunteers, but it's okay. Let's just have a quick check on my maintenance. So we've got a small shelter now, so let's do soup bar, long distance walkie-talkies, and open up the specializations. So once you've kind of done that first level of research, you get to do specializations. So you can either go down purple or orange, and then that allows different kind of research trees. So purple is take your skiers further and higher, and orange is get the very best out of your structures. So you want to do upgrade your ski lifts to increase speed, unlock buildings, 12-seaters and 16-seater gondola lifts, and research buildings. That's just a bit of dev text, obviously. And then on this side, you've got ski lifts, increased length and maximum gradient. So basically you can go much higher and much longer. Maintenance, increased teams autonomously. So they will go off and do things a bit more autonomous, otherwise, but actually they kind of do that anyway. And unlock buildings, 6-seater and 10-seater gondola. So it's a choice of, do we want to go as high as humanly possible and as long as possible, or do we want to do the very best structures that we can? I think high and long. It sounds a bit rude, but hey, we want to try and make our lifts as long as possible and our runs as long as possible. So, gear reducer, fast motor is good, but controlling cable speed is better. Right, we want that. That's for chairlifts, ski tows and gondolas. Multi-strand cable allows us to make things a little bit longer, so that would be helpful. And first aid training is probably going to be a good one to have. So we've got a few more amenity buildings. So what I'm thinking is that I will add a small shelter up the top here. That basically allows people to get out from the cold and regain some energy. And then we will also add in a super bar. And I want to do it over... Do I want to do it over this side? Yeah. Yeah, tell you what. Let's sneak it in behind that. So we've got 27, and I've just built the super bar, so that's also going to need a volunteer. So let's do that. Okay. So you can see my groomers off there. What I might do is, you can see as well your kind of skier base here, so you can see what the kind of people you have are. So we've got snow plows in green, we've got new fallen snow on green. So our nervous newbies are not so happy, and I think that's basically because we don't have enough to accommodate them. So we need to then figure out what it is that these guys particularly want. So they've mastered the basics, they're on blues, so they just need some more blue runs essentially, and you can see over here what their issues are. So they don't have, their challenge is not very good. Basically they're angry that there's not enough to cater for them. There's also issues with energy, so that is things to do with shelters, so we need to put some more of those in, and safety is our ski patrols. You can also see your services here, so you can then top up your volunteers. So for instance, I have an extra volunteer. Let's just double check all my lifts are manned. They are. So high food kiosk, small shelter, soup bar. Let's put them on the high food altitude kiosk, and then this is a breakdown of your run. So yeah, you can see that I've got a lot of green, not much blue, no reds whatsoever, so we need to remedy that, and then one quite extreme black. And then this resort window basically is a progression of your people joining, your skiers coming to your resort. So you can see here that the next conditions for the next profile unlocks along this tree. So that's the whole skier profile thing that you see here. Right, so back to research quickly. What have we got? Gear reduce. Oh, it's not researching because I'm paused. So let's unpause. So we've got gear reducer on the way. It's not good. For resort reputation, you should track new skier profiles. Yeah, so this is basically saying sometimes it's good to take time out. I should know I'm constantly stressed. Take a seat and check out your skiers. Have you noticed how they all look the same? They don't, but okay. Well, they kind of do, actually. That's to do with the colouring. Basically saying that I need to cater more for my profiles. So we need to build something that's red. So where can we do that? I think maybe coming off of down here, maybe? Or is that going to be a bit blue? Let's give it a go. Tell you what we'll do is we'll do a normal, and we will come off the back here. Let's get rid of that one. Do something like this. Yeah, that's it. Here we go. So it's okay, it's a little bit blue at points because we're gonna then make it a bit more red. Let's drag that out a little bit, and then pop it into that section, hoping that that will be red and give that profile type a little bit more of what they're after. Yes, red. Okay, let's just check it's all connected. Okay, it is. Fine. Great. So now what I'm thinking is that I might build one off of the middle here, kind of a blue that cuts across the mountain a little bit. My blue skiers that were a little bit unhappy. So let's do that. And then hopefully that will be a blue. And then my skiers that were a little bit unhappy in that skier profile, yeah, blue. And you can also change the category yourself if you wanted, but I'm going to keep it as what the game recommends. So that's blue. So basically now we've got, is any of my research done to upgrade these? Yeah, so one of the research points that I had was the gear reducer, so we can turn that on. Basically increases the speed of the chair, so that will then hopefully help with that queue issue, and you have to then go and do that on every single one of those chair types, of those lift types, sorry, so we'll do that. Let's have a look at how our safety's doing. So we are somewhat okay. We could probably put a lodge up there maybe. I was hoping that this one, oh no, that one's quite close. They probably do get there quite quickly. Let's maybe pop one in, oh no, not super bar, sorry. Ski Patrol Lodge, let's pop one down here. But I do want to start thinking about things like super bars and stuff. So what could be nice is that kind of is a central location. So we could put a super bar in here for people to stop at. We could also put a small shelter next door for people to stop at. So let's add a volunteer to that, and then let's just add one volunteer to that for now. And then my last one can go onto my ski patrol over there. Right, cool. So what do we need to do? Open resort window, unlock the skier profiles, which we've done. Welcome 500 skiers, so we're not far off that, and gain a 3-star reputation. So yeah, we're not far off of that either. Okay. Open resort window, where's that? At the top left of your screen, click on the 5 reputation stars. Oh, okay. So this is your resort window. Oh, so I've already been in here. Okay, that's fine. And gain 3-star reputation. So what do we want to do? Let's have a quick look at... Sorry about that, I had to sneeze off mic. Let's have a quick look at the research. So where are we at? Okay, so all of my lift stuff's mostly done. So aerodynamic seats increased lift speed again, and synchronized boarding will also help with my boarding speeds, which will get my queues down. So let's do. Oh, why won't you let me do those two? Oh, that's slightly not. Oh, maybe it's only just because it's only just finished. Let's come out of that, start the game back up and see. Nope, it's definitely not going to let me do it. Okay, so friction sensors, what we got here, GPS assistance. Some volunteers are incapable of finding their way in a snowy landscape. GPS great way around looks pretty much the same. Let's tea room. Let's do tea room. Let's do service training. Dedicated storage space. Let's do those ones for now. So what have we got? We've got a lot of unhappy people because of the speed of this lift. So a way around that could be to put another single person tow in. I don't have the space there. Okay, let's not do that. Let's, oh, sorry about that. Let's have a look. So we could maybe put, oh no, that chair's going to be in the way. Okay. I think we just need to continue on building. What I might do is build a chair off of here, getting us up to this sort of peak. You could build one off of here for, yeah, let's do that. Let's do 4-person, and let's build it off of here, maybe like there. Ski lift is too long. Let's do that. So then they have to come down this one to get onto this lift. What we could also do is then add a run off of here. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's do a little run off the back of here that just links up to this chair. So that basically anyone can go up that chair to get to this lift, or they can go up this chair to get to this lift. And then we probably want to connect these runs to that sort of area as well. So let's have a look. It's going to be quite an extreme. Nope. Actually need to aim for the lift that you're going for, Michael. Otherwise, they're never going to get there. Hello? Are you going to connect? Connecting up like that? This section looks a bit sketchy. So I'm thinking that I'm going to want to build a ski patrol lodge in there. What are you? You're a blue. Oh, okay. And then let's assign... Yeah, we've got volunteer space. That's fine. So let's assign 2. We've also got 1 volunteer. Small shelter. See, that's got a lot of people in. Maybe we want to increase that one. Cool. Okay. So that connects this lift to this section, this lift to that section, and then let's do that, and then 1. I tell you what we will do is we will take that 1 person off of that I just put on and put it on my lift. That is a more important thing to do. See how my research is doing. Yep, that's fine. Still plodding along. That's turned off because it doesn't have a run on it. So let's go large. Let's build a big old motorway basically down here, super chill. Where are we going? Yeah, big motorway over green down there. Kind of a nice relaxed run at the end of the day, I guess. Once you've had a hard day of skiing, you don't want to do anything too extreme. And then I'm thinking we can build another one that swoops down between the lift. Maybe gets a little bit more difficult around there. Goes along the hill a bit more. Joins in to here. Nice. So, need to build some amenities up here. Oh, we've got the tea room. Yeah, that's cool. It's a nice flat plateau to build that in. So let's build that. We will also build a small shelter up here. Probably, no, I'm thinking maybe a lift might go there in a bit. Can I get it on the back of that? Yes, I can. So let's do that. So that's my small shelter building. I've got a few problem queues and slope waiting for a snow groomer, so I probably need to look at that stuff. So let's get the tea room up and running. So that's saying to me that I haven't got enough groomers, so I need to build another snow groom hangar. Let's go right back down to the bottom resort and pop one just behind this guy. Running out of volunteers is my issue, so let's do that. We'll add one to you, and then once this is built we will add one to you. Oh, I've got enough now, so I can add two to you, so that will increase my grooming speed. Problem queues, it's just because I'm too busy. That is the issue. We have problem queues just because there's a lot of green and blue guys wanting to go up here. So how can we get round that? We could build another small lift there. I just don't know if that's going to be too short a distance. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. It's not too short a distance for it, so we could stop snapping, please. Could build it in there. I don't have any volunteers, though. So what do I have? Where can I... Snow groomer, mechanic, research lab, ski patrol. Let's take one off ski patrol and put it on that lift. Just one there. And then we'll do the gear reducer on that. So that will hopefully break up the kind of load of this lift. It's only a tiny bit shorter, so all my newbies will hopefully go on both of those lifts. This one's looking pretty busy still. Let's just have a quick look at safety. So we've got some brown spots that aren't as safe. What's not connected here? Is it you? Or is it you? Nope, they're using that. So I'm assuming it's this one. If I destroy it, or does that go away? It is. Okay, so there's something wrong with that. So this is what I'm saying about the connections. It sometimes just doesn't like connecting. And it doesn't really give you kind of any hint of why it doesn't like connecting. It just goes, nah, I'm not happy. So it would be really nice if you were just able to, let's maybe just do it a bit higher, just kind of able to grab the end of that, so where that circle connected, you just kind of click on it and then be able to drag it so that it does connect. But let's see what's going on there. You connected that time? You are, and you're a green. Nice. So you're not far off what we did have. Cool. Okay, so that gets some people a little bit higher. So what have we got? We've got problem queues, ski lift waiting for a mechanic, slope waiting for a snow groomer. So we need to build some more infrastructure. So a mechanic, let's get that in. Now, I could build it higher up the hill. Which probably would mean they wouldn't have quite as far to go, but obviously the appeal issue is then a problem. Might be good to, I'm going to build this one here for now and then start looking at building it a bit higher up the hill in a minute. And then snow groomer, I've got issues with that. I've got volunteers, so that's fine. So let's build another groomer hut there and then start the game back up. So that's just building. So we'll pop one in there, and then once this is built, we will pop another one in there. Come on, build, build, build. Nice, pop one in there. So we've got problem queues. The only way I can kind of get around that is by the research tree. So 2-person fixed, let's do you. Reinforced foundations, that's to do with gradient, that's to do with length. Let's do you. Let's do, oh, of course, so I went down the purple route, so that's why I can't do any of the orange, which obviously is why I can't do any of these. That's me being silly. Let's do, gotta wait for you, you're being done. 10-person gondola, let's do you, that'd be nice. Good job, you've learned the essentials of ski resort construction management. Now I'll leave you to expand your resort. To welcome new skier profiles and build new access points. Great, thank you very much. I'm super happy that you are happy with me. So, let's turn the safety layer off. Okay, what I think I'm going to do, guys, is probably leave this one here, and then we will pick it up in episode 2 and look to expand over the back. I hope you've enjoyed the first look of Snowtopia here on the channel, and please remember to subscribe and like the video and ring that bell so that you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And for now, guys, that's me signing off. Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.